Hey everybody, it's Kyle. Hey, I want to clarify something. I did a video a little bit ago about a guy named Marcus that I had a chance to interview. He was an adult on the spectrum, and I mentioned that he came out of his experience feeling like he was a burden to his family and not a blessing. And I was reading some of the comments today, and I realized that some people are getting the impression that his parents did not tell him they loved him, or maybe did not hug him or show physical affection to him. And that's wrong, and that's why this is so scary. I don't know if I made it clear enough that his parents did tell him they loved him and did hug him and show him affection. They did that because they did love him and they did want him around. But that still doesn't change his perception. And Marcus's perception continues to be to this day. Even though I've had this discussion with him and told him that sometimes your parents argue because they're scared, or they don't know what to do, or they don't know how to manage things, or sometimes they argue with you. Even typical parents and kids argue. But he was still under the impression that because his parents didn't seem to be happy because of the stress and the possibly arguing and maybe just the normal turmoil that's in a normal average home. He's perceived that as him being a burden. So I want to make sure I'm clear with everybody here, because this is important. Just because we tell our kids we love them, or we hug them a lot, if they're seeing the tension between spouses or parents and typical children, or stress and strain, or whatever it can be. I guess it could be even the stress of having a job or trying to make a living, whatever that was. Marcus had read that as him being a burden. And that's why it's so scary. So the real answer to the problems here, and really what we need to be trying to do, and I'm going to be real clear here, is that we need to express, even when things get hard, we need to be kind to each other. Even when things get tricky, we need to treat each other with respect. And we need to lower the tension and the stress in our homes. Mom and dad, if you feel the need to argue about your son or daughter, maybe not in front of the kids is the way to do it. Maybe don't hold grudges against each other as you go throughout your days. Maybe don't turn cold shoulders on each other, because our kids see that. And that's what Marcus was reading, and that's where his perception came from. So we can tell our kids we love them all day long, and we can hug them all day long. But if they think they're the reason for our stress and strain, they're going to feel like a burden. So let's not do that to them. Hopefully I've clarified a few things. I do these videos because I want families to thrive in the chaos of raising kids that are on the spectrum. I have two. And it's important to me that our kids feel loved and are loved, but they also are in a loving environment more consistently than not, because that's a big part of it too. So do what you can to do that. If you need help learning how to thrive in chaos as you raise those kids on the spectrum, let me know. That's what I'm here for. That's what I want to help with. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.